Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Hi, folks. John Chomby alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Bailey Ober. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Popped in the air, left field, makes the grab, one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Ober certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. One out, base is empty. And that's outside, and that's ball two.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Starling Marte up to hit. Ober checks the runner. Lindor back in there.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up by the time he gives the
runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Swings and chases a low one there.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
One out and a runner at second. Swings over the top of that one. Vasquez down to first with it. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right there, and he got it. You do not want him to put the ball in play and want to strand that runner at third. Now all he needs is one more out to get it. Doesn't have to be a strikeout this time since now they're two outs.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one's upstairs, ball one. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Two outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. to the right side. And that one handled. Sends it to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And that is the inning. Mets leave one. The Twins coming up. No score. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, David Peterson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, digging in, Mickey Gasper. Ground ball right side. Oh, wow. Nice play. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. And first offering is fouled off. Peterson, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hitting better than .350 this month.
Ball 1, no strikes. Correa with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And that one sliced foul. Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Okay.
Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Byron Buxton in the box now. No balls and a strike. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center, ranging back. But can't make the... He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Up and in, ball 1. Wallner went deep in his most recent game. Two outs with a runner at third. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. And that one upstairs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. RBI triple for Minnesota here. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. Here's Jesse Winker.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ober back to work. Outside low, and that's ball one. And it's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. There's a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The changeup missing, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Jeff McNeil stands in. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. Julien tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ty France. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Peterson winds and deals. And that is out of play. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Walker Jenkins digs in now, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 2. And another ball. And that one clips the corner. Man at first, one away. And that is cut on and missed. Counts full, 3-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso, and Vasquez is gone. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Twins 1 and the Mets nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation. Can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
And here is Tyrone Taylor. He was hitless at 4 at-bats on Sunday. Swinging a foul straight back. Vientos stands at second with no outs. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. It gets down, base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
That one missed. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. No outs. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a ground ball. 1 at second to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
So it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first baseline to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pickoff throw. And he's back in easily. That one not close. 1-0. And that clips the inside corner.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Off the mark there. Now 2-2. And that one is inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Two outs and one in scoring position. That's to third. Martin slings to first. They limit the damage here. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back at target field, and now the first baseman, Mickey Gasper. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now Austin Martin went down on strikes his first time through. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Carlos Correa. The walk and a run scored his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's Byron Buxton. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone. Way high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
0-1.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. McNeil gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Twins strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. That's in there. Strike 1.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Yeah, the batter now, Jesse Winker. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
right.
It's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, jerseys, and going 42 with that one.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now Francisco Alvarez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Alvarez in his 3rd season 23 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Correa on to first, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Ty France. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Julian, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one lifted to left. Nimmo sizes this one up. Hauls it in. 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder.
So up next, Walker Jenkins. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ripped to third. And that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ober back to work. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Buxton calls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Vientos in now, takes ball one off the plate. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Jorge Alcala up and loosening in the pen. Jacks getting cranked up as well. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
There's a strike. Now 2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
On the ground, out to short. Correa throws to first in time.
We talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. A single his first time. Pitches in there. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
2-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
2 down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nimmo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there. Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Taylor at second with 2 down. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets strand 1, halfway home. All even, 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Christian Vasquez. And there's the strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Back to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first.
No, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
One ball.
Really had
One
some
strike.
run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Martin, 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. And he's there with a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. A strikeout and a walk. That's too low.
That's low.
Ball 1. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The Twins have the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Byron Buxton now at the plate.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Taylor makes the catch, and that is that. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jorge Alcala. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped on a line. And there's one away. Here's Pete Alonso.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Lindor the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Wow, he just showed right there why he's known for having one of the best arms, one of the elite arms in the league. Man, that runner had a big lead at first base. You usually don't get thrown out, but this guy's such a great thrower. That's pretty amazing right there.
Not close with that one. 1-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Line to right, base hit. Alonso is waved home. He's safe. We are tied at 2.
Waste no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it, makes the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Matt Wallner. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one misses, and now 3-0. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ty France, the next Twin up to hit. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. David Peterson won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jose Butto.
Jose Butto.
first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Toss to Alonso, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Edward.
Now here is Edouard Julien. He is singled and he is flied to left. And the first offering is not close. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed. That's to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So up next for Minnesota, Walker Jenkins. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Julien at second with 2 down. Ball 1 there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo makes the grab on the run. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Alcala in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hammered, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jorge Alcala done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Danny Coulombe comes on now.
number 42. Danny Coulombe.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's Mark Vientos. In there, and it's 0-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
No, that's low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next for the bat, the center fielder, Tyrone.
Now it's going to be Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Jacks getting loose as well. That's a little bit low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Runner around third. Throw is high and over his head.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And misses inside.
1-0.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
One ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. And a count now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike. Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count now even up. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Late swing, fouled off. Fought off foul. And that's down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Mickey Gasper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the first baseman, Mickey Gasper, 1 for 3. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Taylor ranging after it. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Stanek.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That's off the mark, and 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. So the tying run at second. That one hit to right. And it falls. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe. It's 3-3. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off down the right side.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up.
They get the force. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sands.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 42, Cole Sands.
And stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Yohan Duran getting ready to go. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here, Jose Siri.
Number 22.
Sands throws over.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Winker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Fastball is outside. Hit in the air, right field. Wallner sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Danny Young gets the call from the pen. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters.
Number 42.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. No appeal.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John.
Now it's the Twins DH, Ty France, known for his late inning heroics. Late swing fouled off. stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. High fly ball out to left field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Edouard Julien will hit next.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. That one way inside. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Splits the plate. That's strike one. Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Two outs. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. in with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And here's the pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now, Tyrone Taylor.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Now the 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Walker Jenkins. Young back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So here's Christian Vasquez. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Danny Young is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Max Kranick gets the ball now. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Strike.
Looked like it was a little bit up. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one not close. And the count's full. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The first baseman, Mickey.
So 2 down now, and here is Mickey Gasper.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. In the air, right field. Siri makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Yohan Duran.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second.
Oh. 1-1.
That one at triple digits.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. He leaves the yard to right, and they take the lead. It's 5-3.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Duran, in his fourth year, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in extra innings. There's a strike, 3-1. This one smacked out to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, safe. And that's his third hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Inside move to second, Lindor back in there. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Runner at second, nobody out. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him.
Yep,
one away on a drop third strike. Well done behind the dish.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Yohan Duran out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now
pitching change here. Griffin Jax. He last pitched 2 days ago. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now as he swings through it.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
In the dirt. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you've got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
This one in the air, right field. Wallner. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 6 and the Twins 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 42, Edwin Diaz.
And now for the Twins, Austin Martin. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Correa.
Now Correa up to hit.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the last half of the 10th. In for a strike, 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Right side. Siri makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Buxton.
The Twins down to their final out. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one finds the corner. It's 2-2. Diaz is just one strike away. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the runner holds. Matt Wallner waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next to hit, Ty France. And fouled off. That one inside, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, David Festa. What's the word on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go now? Here's Brandon Nimmo. That's in for a strike at 95, and that's how this game gets started. And he grounds one to the right side. And it gets by him. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Out there to center. Buxton sprinting after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Brandon Nimmo.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Here's Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Pulls that one foul. Alonso working through some struggles lately. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Check on the runner. Nimmo back in on a dive.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Next offering is down low.
1 strike.
Man at second.
Ball in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Still only one out here in the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes. Out number 2.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Up the middle, Correa. And that will end the inning. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one misses. 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Take a look at the lineup, and a guy coming into this one swinging a hot bat, Harrison Bader.
Well, he's got an 11-game hit streak going right now, Boog. I mean, that means he's hitting lefties, righties, submariners, starters, relievers, you name it. He's very comfortable in the box, and that's such a great place to be as a hitter. Makes you excited to come to the ballpark every day.
So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Into the second deck it goes. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Carlos Correa.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Ty France digs in now. 2 for 9 so far in the series. First pitch misses.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the pitch. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3. Frozen with the front door slider.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at target field. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Festa back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
On the ground to third. Slings it across. Marte retired. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Jesse Winker batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Popped up. Correa makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. On the ground to the left, Miranda whips it across, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in Minnesota, this is Willie Castro. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jose Miranda in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tying run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Christian Vasquez. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one fouled off.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. Nimmo bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike, and the count even at 1.
1 strike.
And delivers outside. That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and that's ball 3. And that's in there at the knees.
3-2.
Liner caught it second.
Now pitching for
Darren McCacken is forced to the mound after the injury.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Fly to center his first time. The shortstop takes a ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
And they'll do it again. And a ball and two strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Mets. But they still lead it 2-1. And we're back. So here's Bader now.
the left fielder, Harrison. Bader.
And that skips into dirt. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. This to third. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The right fielder, number 60, Austin Martin.
And next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. He's already homered here in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hard hit to third. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter number 4, shortstop Carlos.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Inside just missed. Hit hard on the ground is short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And there's the strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Strike on the inside corner. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Jeff McNeil stands in. Grounded out his first time. Inside. And that is ball 1. That's down and in.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one becomes property of the beast. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there, and the hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So 2 down. Starling Marte up to hit. Left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Here's Jesse Winker. First time up was a pop out. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Holmes ready to fire now. Tap foul at the plate. That one 95 to finish him off. And now for the Twins, Ty France. Struck out looking his first time. There's the strike.
0-1.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Ripped to short. Lindor on to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Twins retired in short order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the fifth, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. McCacken back to work. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Louis Varland warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa also throwing. In the air, center field. Buxton makes the grab, one down.
Now back to the designated hitter, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's out.
Just
That's
off the outside edge. 2-1. That gets by him.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And he swings through that one.
All ones the count.
Throw over to first.
He's
Siri
good.
dives back in safely. Siri at first, one gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Julian.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Onto the patio and gone. See you later. His second of the year. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one out front that time. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that gets down into the gap.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. First and second here, no outs. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Miranda coming around third. Fires to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. Back even, it's 3-3. First and second, no outs. Austin Martin, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And he lays one down the left side. Throws to second for one. And that's all they'll get. So up next for Minnesota, Carlos Correa. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
High fly ball down the left field line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Buxton in the box again. Takes a strike. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Martin off of first with 2 away. Squirts away a little bit. Pitch misses, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Twins 4 and the Mets 3. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Ball one there. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. The 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Mark Vientos. Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And ball 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
McNeil stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle, Castro. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 4 and the Mets 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
France in the box now, no balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one ripped. Marte really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Just
That's
off the
2.
outside corner. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Castro, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's the Twins DH, Edouard Julien. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. And now, Jose Miranda. He's 2 for 2. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. A.J. Minter done for the day. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Huáscar Brazoban.
who walks
Right through there for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now it's Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2. And he takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Castro, the runner at third. Julian on at first with 2 down. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Mets 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Topa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Starling Marte.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Looking to get the tying run on base. That just misses. And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Rolled over to third. Zips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Jesse Winker, the next to hit. Infield shifted to the pull side. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit, and the tying run is on base.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Slider right there.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
And now the Mets DH, Jose Siri. And there's the strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Two outs. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
Way outside. 2-2. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Topa done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Danny Coulombe. And now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 3.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Little chopper rolls foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fought off foul. That one inside, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Danger.
And downstairs.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first.
And a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And here is Carlos Correa. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Here's Byron Buxton. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. And there's a ball. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
France stands at the plate now. Think he foul tipped that one.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs with a runner at third. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To the right side. Fires over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Louis Varland. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And the batter now, Pete Alonso. And a strike on the outside edge. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Vientos in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strike. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Willie Castro. Reed Garrett taking over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 75.
Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ball
That's
1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now the DH, Edouard Julien. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That one down the line, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball, Alonso steps on first for the out. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Winker should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
Yohan Duran on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey!
Out to center. Buxton sizes this one up. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The Mets down by a pair here at the top of the 9th. Left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Jesse Winker will hit next. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One strike away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Fastball is outside. The ball game.
Congrats to him on that first MLB win. I know he's been antsy waiting for it to come. It took a while, but now he can focus on win number 2 and beyond.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.